Hello, folks. Shades for show the week cover who are an episode of Hollow Knight where I'm gonna do this real quick, and I keep forgetting to link this voice up because I never.
Alright. Oh, tragedy. The majestic king. God
Majestic.
evades our attunement with such ease. We live only to serve the gods, to seek them out. Why does she frustrate us? How does she hide from us? Does she diminish herself by choice?
That kind of reminds me of the White
Wait
Lady.
a minute. That looks familiar.
That's like the White Lady who gave us half of the King's soul.
Alright, bitch boy, let's go.
I did not realize Soul Tyrant was his own character. I'm not gonna. Oh yeah, he was the Dream Warrior version of him. That's right, I forgot. I remember this guy, but I was like, oh, this must be like just the upgrade version of Soul Master. It's like, no, apparently his own character. Oh damn! So you're saying that the idea that by the end you're using more spells would be a correct summation?
Yeah.
And to think, at one point I think you probably gave up on spells. Actually, most of the time you gave up on spells. That was probably only until the last minute that you kind of were like starting to use them, and then once you gave them a chance, it was like, okay, these could work.
I'm very picky with how I do things, and I prefer just pure technique instead of also just tricks, you know?
Man, you think that would hurt his head? Like, he smashed himself into the ground, you know? Although I guess it's a dream, so maybe he doesn't feel pain. Imagine it's just like that's how he does it. He just doesn't feel any of it.
Right.
So like, who needs to worry about damages when you're in a dream? It's like, I mean, I wouldn't say you're wrong, but also okay. That's the loophole.
Bill, mine. Bill.
I'll take it.
Nice. Wait, that was Markov? Really?
Only two more, right? Only
Yeah.
two more?
I'm pretty sure I can check real quick. After Markov, yeah, it's two more after this guy. The other day I was listening to Chalk Eaters because they came out with another new song. I think it's like called One More Pull, and it's basically following the main character go through this gotcha game. And it's all about like trying to get this one character and doing all these dailies and whatnot. And I'm like, man, that does remind me. That does remind me of me when I used to play Genshin Impact, just like doing those dailies. Although I wasn't pining over a specific character, just for the strongest character, or just whoever was the coolest in general. I think if the strongest character was like a healer, I was like, I don't care for it because I'm a solo player. All right. Healers are for people who are teammates, not when you're by yourself. to gang up on him. It's like, get him, boys!
Get him while I heal, get him, fuck him up.
Makes you think of reminds me when in Giorno Giovanni's arc, when his whole crew like kicks someone because they suspect him of being an enemy.
Okay, I'm dead. Wow.
Why did you sit there?
I tried healing because
I
I was
know
like,
you tried healing, but I feel like you should have ran. like I feel like you knew you were gonna die.
How far was I? How far was I in the entire thing?
You had, after that was the last fight, and then you had the bench, and then you had the final two bosses.
So I only had 2 more like benches after that, or 1 or 2 more benches?
No, you had 1 bench, and then 2 more, and then you had 2 more fights.
The
after
final
that
boss.
bench.
I had the boss fight, then the bench, then the final boss coming up?
No,
Okay.
you have to fight the pure vessel after that, and then you have to fight the very final boss.
Okay, that's not too bad.
Although you have to fight Radiance before him, but I don't think you'll notice.
Right, that's not too bad. Oh my god. What are we at in time?
What do you mean? Like 7:30?
Okay, I figured we weren't far. So
Yeah.
what all do we have to do besides this?
Literally nothing, dude.
Really?
Yes.
Oh god.
Yes! Oh my fucking god! It's literally the only thing
Oh
we
wait,
have
I
to
know,
do.
well. I probably should have changed my badges. Hello.
And if you're really
I'm
worried about your
back.
kids, you could always just get them leashes, you know?
Oh, you were diving actually. I thought you were just fucking with me.
Yeah, I don't think I could continue to record because honestly, I'm really hungry, and I do not have the energy. I woke up this morning at like 6,
Right.
and then I was like, oh, I've had 8 hours of sleep. I guess I'll stay awake. And then like an hour later, I'm sitting at my desk doing dailies, and I'm like, man, I'm really
Wait a
tired.
minute,
And
I
I
should
slept for another
probably
3 hours. And I slept for another 3 hours.
Who knew the body needed some bare essentials to function?
Well, I had 8 hours. That's like the high end, you know. I didn't sleep for like only 2 hours, you know. Like if I only slept for a few hours, then I'd be like, okay, yeah, I'll stay in bed. But the fact that I got like 8 hours, which is,
Honestly, it's impressive.
yeah, it's the higher end, you know. Like technically it's not the most because I know that like for some it's like they need 10 hours. So like technically I know it's not the most sleep, but at the same time it's like it wasn't like only 2 hours, you know. There's definitely a difference between barely sleep and a lot of sleep. And I don't have a sleeping problem. So that was the reason where I was just like, oh, I guess I'll get up. So at first when I was tired, when I first woke up, I just thought it was like, you know, it's the morning, you know. You know, it's like, oh, I feel tired because it's early. You know, it's dark outside.
Oh, this is a rough bit to deal with.
So you have to deal with the failed champion twice? Oh no, this is the false knight. The failed champion is the dream
Whoa.
version. Sounds like
He is the
sounds like
funny-
something I'd
he's
expect
the
to hear out of
funniest one to
Scooby-Doo. So like stove? Yeah, I definitely, besides doing thumbnails, I definitely have to take time today for myself because I definitely need to drink water and probably go do laundry. Yeah, I definitely admit this is not the other problem with the whole commentating is that I'm not 100, I'm not like 80% or anything, you know, I'm like, you know, I'm not like dying here, and I'm not complaining or bitching, but you know, there's definitely an easy difference between me in peak compared to right now.
Right. It's okay, like, people would call it bitching and complaining, but, I mean, that doesn't mean it's not necessarily wrong to. It's not wrong to admit that something's wrong.
I mean, but at the same time, if you, when I lost power
There's
a
obviously
little bit ago,
limits.
I knew there was practically nothing anyone could do, but I still was complaining about things, and it was like, you know, obviously complaining about it isn't gonna help it, so obviously if you keep droning on about it, or bringing it up, then obviously it's just...
I guess in that case, yeah, if you're just constantly just bringing it up, then yeah, it's...
And that's what I was imagining I was doing, to a certain degree, where it's like, oh, yeah, not commenting, not my problem. And it'll get fixed by the time we're done with this game, you know? Basically coming with the best excuses ever.
I'm dead.
Actually, I do not want to risk this. I was gonna use an auto clicker, but then I was like, I don't want to risk that doing something, because,
Come over here and die, please.
yeah, you would never have gotten one, that would make sense.
I mean, honestly, he was just refusing to die, man.
Yeah.
It's like he didn't want to accept his fate.
I mean, that is kind of a you problem. I feel like you just wouldn't let him not accept fate, like... I found that I have a bad habit of, like, when I say I'm gonna do something, I end up being like, yeah, I'll totally get into it, and then, like, I totally either half-ass it or I forget about it completely, where it's like, so it's, like, basically pointless, and so now whenever I think of making a promise to do something, I'm like, wait, is making that promise actually saying I'm gonna do it, or am I just saying that to give faith that I would do it, you know? Because I found that more often than not, when I say I'll do something, I end up not doing it.
You do need a little to fucking work on your work ethic, man. Damn.
Well, it's not like the thumbnails, right? It's because I never promise the thumbnails, and there's a reason for that. Probably just because I just want to make sure we have thumbnails. But that's the point, is that whenever it comes to things that do get done, I don't make a promise to get it done. I just do it. Like most things, whenever it's like the idea of like I remember a few years ago, I promised to start eating better, and then I was kind of managing it for maybe a week or two, and then I just like stopped caring, and then I never acknowledged it. I was like, oh, yeah, I guess that's something I'm trying to do, and then I basically just disregarded it completely. But whenever I've had work to do, like when it came to like some work I had to do for like god damn it. Whenever whenever it came to doing like work for professor or whatever, you know, I never promised the dude I was just gonna do it, you know. Anytime it was just work that I knew had to be done, it wasn't a question of, oh, I gotta make a promise to myself. It's okay, when am I gonna do that, you know? And the reason for that could be just based on how I've done promises where it's like, if it's easy to do the promise, I'll probably do it. Like, if it's like not talking about like a secret or something, I'll probably hold that promise because it's easy for me not to talk about shit. But whenever it's something where I actually have to, you know, try at it, more, at least recently, maybe earlier on in my life, maybe I was better at it, but at least I know recently, whenever I think of a promise, it always seems like it's just waiting for me to, like, have it go wrong or something. But I did think that was interesting, when I first realized that fact, the whole fact of, like, the promising it was kind of somehow inevitably actually making it where I didn't do it. And yet, there's so many other things that I do need to do, but how do I get them complete? It's by just doing them, you know? I don't say I'm gonna do it, I'm just gonna be like, yeah, I'll do that, you know? There's no words about it, it's just intent action. Maybe that's what it is. It's hanging on to words when the words aren't doing the work. And it's like, you know, I said I'd do this, and then it's like, you know, obviously saying it doesn't get it done. I don't know. It could be the same reason why I don't, like, whenever it came to, like, the idea of getting a job, it's like, I never promised I would get one. It was just kind of like the idea of, like, I'll have to. Now, I can forget it, but when I remember the other day when it got brought up to me, afterwards, I did feel annoyed with myself because I didn't want to become, you know, I didn't want to become, like,
a freeloader.
Freeloader, yeah. So, I immediately after that, I did Google, you know, remote working, and it was like, and that's what got me on the idea of whole IT. And,
I think you mentioned this. I think your hunger brain is getting to you.
I brought working from home. But I was using it as more of an example, as a comparison of, like, you know, it was brought up, but I never said I would do it. Like, I never promised I would get to it, I just did it straight up. It was more as an example rather than a, like, hey, you don't know about blank. Because I did remember bringing it up.
Alright, let's continue. Okay, this guy.
You have 10 minutes.
Ow.
Because in their dreams, they can be their most peak form. You know?
I was actually thinking, you know, that it's like the peak, what they aspire to be, what they think themselves as, their ambition, that kind of stuff.
That would explain why they can be so much quicker or so much, like, tougher, you know?
That's what I thought with the white guy, the white basketball
defender,
guy.
Yeah. I think it's most obvious with him based on the fact that his solitaire mode is clearly much more difficult than his normal form, and I would say the same for the Fallen Knight. The Failed Champion, his dream form is definitely a lot more tougher than his original form, you know? And I guess for all the dead people, I don't know all of their motivations, but I know at least for that one guy who was like, oh, that sack of dead body over there, he must have been not warrior enough, and it was actually him. And he was a dream warrior, but it was just because he was, you know, not dead, you know? His ideal is that he wasn't dead, and that he was still going on. Which is interesting, because it's like the idea that your dreams, you could become, like, it's like, forget ghosts, you just have to dream
Immortal
you were
through
better.
your ambition.
You just have to dream that you
You're
were better.
immortalized through your ambition. That's actually one of the main. That's one of the biggest themes of One Piece is immortalization through your dreams. All right, come at me, bitches. I didn't mean actually.
I will say, next time you do this, I want you to turn on music. just because.
Oh wait. Oh yeah. I forgot I had it off. I'm gonna be real.
Yeah, I believe it. It's not hard to forget something if you don't notice it. I do think that I think my whole thing about, like, when it comes to promises also may have been why when people ask me to promise certain things that are more difficult tasks, I don't think I can actually accept them, like, just straight up based on the fact that how I've gained a new understanding of how I react to promises or how I take promises when they're not simple.
I was almost certain I was safe there.
Yeah, I believe you thought so. I wonder what No Eyes' music is, because when I was looking up the whole music, I remember they brought up that I think No Eyes,
if I remember correctly. Oh god damn it.
I'm pretty sure No Eyes is like one that has apparently some the most harpsichord out of all the songs in the game. Although in every song you can actually hear, apparently there's a little bit of harpsichord, but you can hear it most in apparently No Eyes' music.
The most apparent?
Yeah.
Is with No Eyes. Oh, fuck off.
Okay. You don't need to heal. You're about to go to a bench, I'm pretty sure. Oh my god. You had me scared there for a second. I legitimately was thinking, it was like, should he heal? And then I was like, wait, actually no, you're about to get to a bench, so...
Oh, you shit.
Oh, you know what? I bet we can't stop halfway through, huh? Because there's no way it saves your progress halfway through. Imagine we just end the next episode, we just start off like, hey guys, he failed that run.
Yeah, oh, that was...
It almost sounds funny enough to actually be like an idea of mine, straight up just being like, yeah, hey guys, we're back. He failed the run. Nah, nothing special. It's just like, what if you completed it? Would that even be funnier? The idea that you actually were successful, but because it was off camera, it's just like, well, let you know, you'd have to do it twice anyway, actually, so it wouldn't matter if you did it off screen. I guess it would be your reaction to the ending. That would be the only thing that would be missed, which would be a little bit unfortunate. But, like, you do have to do this twice no matter what.
I do?
Yeah. You have
I
to
have to beat this.
Mm-hmm.
I have to beat the 5th Pantheon twice.
Yes, you have to beat it once to get the normal ending, and then you have to do the flower quest, and then you'll get a new ending from beating this Pantheon. We go over this every time you record. I swear to God.
Yeah, you know my memory.
I don't care about your memory. I want you, like, I feel like you should just have a sticky note at this point. Like, I honestly, like, just have a sticky note next to your computer being like,
A sticky
how
note
many,
attached to
how
my
many
forehead
endings,
saying,
how many endings do we have left? It's like, and I
right.
can just, you know, and then we can just cross them off as we complete them, you know? Like, goddamn.
Wait, Paint Master Oshiro is the same as, what's his name? It's the same as the Collector's music.
Oh, okay. Really?
Ow.
Oh. The Paint Master is the same music as the Collector?
Listen to it.
I thought his was more carnage. No, I guess that's the Nightmare King. Okay.
It was 2. You hear that distorted, like, shit?
No, but I'll take your word.
The distortion of the music that we noticed of the Collector's music.
Yeah.
It's the same. It's the same.
I can't believe you went
Oh
back.
right,
How dare you?
that's the end. Oh wait, right. Shit. Sorry, man.
Anyway,
on the way
the
back.
next fight.
What's next?
Actually, why is my phone not charging? Because I plugged it in. Oh, I didn't push it all the way. Of course. Okay. So after show, it's Hive, Knight, it's Elder Who, the Collector, God Tamer, and Troop Master Grim. Regular mode. I do think you had Weaver song before. No, I guess you... I thought you had the Weaver song.
Hear it?
Sure, I
Since
guess.
you're
I'm
here.
not sure.
Okay.
Like I said, I'll take your word.
I tried.
Actually, I could probably turn up the game a bit. That might help. Alright, I turned it up a little bit. they just like the rest of his body, you know,
They're,
like this is
they're,
entire
they're
body
like
of
monks
Dream.
are trying to ascend to godhood.
But it's only the one guy.
That's how I.
It's in the one guy's head.
I
That's
think
why.
they're all. I think they're all trying to do that. 'Cause he's saying
Okay.
you disturb us in trying to do this.
Okay. So they just learned. So they just learned how to put everyone in one folder. They're like, put the collective in this one folder. Like if on your phone, you just like group like all your like calls, like all your call apps or whatever, search apps, like into one folder. You just collapse them all into one folder. I'm guessing that's why you can't use Grimchild, since that's his other form. That's like his tiny form.
Right, that's how you can start these boss fights, is you have to have, like in the original thing.
Yeah, we are at 32, by the way.
Are we? Shit, okay.
33. So you're at the, what would I call this? I would say you're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You're 5? I think? Yeah, there's only 1, 2, 3.
I thought I was at 6.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, there are 4 more sections left of bosses. The next one is the Watcher Knights, Winged Nosk, and Great Snail Sage Sly, and Hornet 2. Which is just the second bout you have with her. And right, you brought Grimchild
Right.
for Great Nails, for the Great Nail Sage, and didn't you also bring the magic one, I thought, or was that for a different one? No, you brought Grubsong. The next set you brought the thing that powers up spells. You can just run by him, I already read his dialogue. Yeah.
Right. I'm just checking my badges real quick.
When he's targeting towards the ground, he actually can just like hit people. It's when they jump in the air that he ends up missing because they move so fast.
Yeah, you can't handle it at that point.
But when they're just standing around you, he actually gets nice hits in.
Come at me.
I also like how he constantly seems to be shooting right as they go right into him, so he literally immediately gets in contact. Like he's just shooting a pistol like point blank range. Like, you can't miss this! Like, you're right. If you miss this, that would be even worse.
No, it works. Alright, that's the final one? Alright. Oh.
Alright. Now I just need to save up a lot of money. So, like, oh, you are needing to do the tentacle shot still.
Game, don't freeze on me.
Man, you've gotten good at that fight.
Yeah, to be honest, it's better than just like I've landed better than just damage boost in that fight. Alright, enough with your cutscenes. Let's carry on with the show, shall we? Ah. Fuck! Wrong button.
Well, you don't want to do Desolate Dive. Imagine, I wonder, no, there's no way. I was thinking, what if he Desolate Dived him and actually, like, pinned him down for, like, a second so it was a good weak opening? But I doubt that's the case. This fight, he actually seems to be pretty nice. And generally, your boy can actually hit him. Well, until you go directly above him, I guess.
Right. Honestly, that one's just annoying.
Yeah.
You, however, are an asshole, sir.
I mean, you seem to do well with him. At least you did last time. You did well with him. Wow. How is he? Are you running into him? Is that how you're getting hit? Because I'm like, you keep getting hit. I'm like, what is happening? He's not spinning his blade. It's like you must be just like running into him. Nice.
Alright.
Papa.
No, why did it stop bowing? Okay, I bowed at least. Fuck. Ow. Ow.
Yeah, it is interesting how Hornet, I would almost say, might be one of the easiest fights in the entire game. Like, besides Yuko Word, whatever that boss was, even I don't know if I'd call it a boss, you know, but besides that thing that literally only takes 3 hits, you know, like, I'd probably call her definitely, like, one of the easiest bosses of this game. It could just be because it's like, maybe it's like a boss to just get you into the game, you know? It's like, it's teaching you to not always run head in,
like, it is a rival. It's someone, right, it's someone you face consistently, so I think it's just that, you know?
Now here you had Songweaver, I thought, and the Shaman Stone.
What's all here?
One up. There. No. It was right above.
I know, but I'm asking, like, what is here? Like, what is bosses? Enraged Guardian, Lost Kin, No Eyes, Traitor Lord, and White Defender. So I guess this wasn't Songweaver, because you had Songweaver for Nightmare Grim. Alright, now who will... Okay, one more time.
Enraged Guardian, which is like the Crystal Boys, I'm pretty sure.
Right.
Then next is Lost Kin, the guy you had to fight for double jump.
Right.
No Eyes, which is the lady who just sings in the background.
Right.
And Traitor Lord, where Tumbo helped you out with. And then it's the White Defender, the volleyball.
I think Shaman's done.
Okay. Let me look at some. Are there any other bosses who are exclusive to this? So I did just find out that, you know those unbreakable charms that you upgraded from fragile charms? Apparently, if you use them here, the fragile versions, they wouldn't break here.
Yeah, I found that out. Since it's all dream fights, I mean, none of it's the physical Hollow Knight world.
But I thought that was funny based on the fact that you upgraded them for so much for basically no reason, almost, you know? Like...
I mean, I'm happy to just have them upgraded. I see that as completion in my heart.
Yeah. Hers does seem the most like, I will say, this is quite a somber song.
Manageable? Whoops.
Nah, just the background. Like, I've turned up the sound, and her music, I barely hear it. It's like it literally sounds like it might be just one instrument. Which will explain how you notice a harpsichord, you know, if it's potentially the only instrument used. I don't know if that is the case, but you know, if it were to be the case,
Oh my
that would
god,
explain why
I'm
it's
getting
more noticeable.
fucked up.
I can't believe you took this much damage from No Eyes.
Right.
It's funny too because the way you were dying so quickly was just by combos. Like she was comboing you so hard, and it's so funny.
She was! Complete fucking wombo combo. She got me with the fucking Jawbreaker Johnny Cage fucking duo.
Yeah. I was looking at your health there. I was like, oh. What? Huh? You just... I don't know if that was a glitch or if you were just
I dodged through it. Fuck.
Oh, okay. It looked like you didn't didn't move at all, and and you were just in between spikes.
Oh fuck.
You are so fucking lucky. You're so fucking lucky.
Fuck that guy, man.
You do realize you're like, at this point you're gonna be here for an hour over. You do realize that, right?
Yeah, I got news that I don't have to go immediately yet anyways, so I'm good.
Okay. like if you did have to go immediately, you're already screwed, because, you know, that was like easily an hour and 45 minutes ago.
Yeah,
no,
yeah,
50
yeah,
minutes
no.
ago. So,
I didn't,
you were
it
screwed
wasn't
there.
something immediate, no.
Okay.
Right. Nah, I'm fine.
This next
what's
fight
next?
is where you had the Grimchild, or not Grimchild, sorry, Songweaver and the Shaman Stone. If the people
What was all here?
are,
What are the bosses?
the bosses are, give me a second, I'm pulling it up. The bosses are the Soul Tyrant, Markov, Grey Prince Zoe, Veiled Champion, and Nightmare King Grim. Wait, I just realized, isn't that kind of depressing, the fact that even in the Veiled Champion's dream, he can't succeed? Like, I get that we've been beating all the dreams,
Yeah.
so no one's been succeeding, but the fact that even in his dream, he's called a failure. Like,
They can't. Yeah, that is kind of sad.
That's like being called out, like, you're not gonna do
It's
shit,
left
and then it's like,
in
it ends up being true. It's like, oh god.
Okay, so it's Grey Prince Zoe, the Nightmare King.
Soul Tyrant, Markov, Grey Prince Zoe, Veiled Champion, and Nightmare King Grim. Ooh, what else did you have? Did you really bring Grub Song? I don't remember. I can check if you want me to.
I'm debating on what to do in general.
Are you gonna get rid of Sharp Shadow?
I'm thinking, what if I got rid of this and replaced
Quick
it with,
Flash?
yeah.
That would definitely be useful, like, because you can't use Sharp Shadow and Soul Tyrant. Markov maybe, Grey Prince, Zoe, not really. Veiled Champion, you probably could use Sharp Shadow. Because right now, if you don't have it, I don't know if you can actually dash through him. Because the Sharp Shadow does increase the distance of the thing.
Controller! Alright, well, there's that.
What, you die already?
Nope.
or whatever his name was. The guy who used these same blades, but he actually that might be the case, because they actually do have a similar color design.
Oh.
So it could be like
Alright.
his pupil or something. Like, you know
Slap
what I'm
my
talking
dick
about, right?
Call of Duty.
The Zero, whatever his name was, XERO.
Not really.
His design is similar, and his attack is also similar.
Is there like a bench up there I can use?
I don't think so. I didn't think there was one up here. Nope.
Oh damn. What the fuck did that do?
He just opened up, that's all.
That doesn't help me.
I mean, not right now, sure.
Alright. I come back a defeated, broken man.
I mean, he did kind of go in cocky, so I mean...
What
Anyway.
time we at in the video?
52.
Oh shit. Yeah, anyways.
Getting cards up for
Thank you
you.
all so much for watching. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any questions, you can put them in the comment section or in the Discord server by clicking on the link in the description below or in the About section. You'll find links for other media there as well. If you like this video, click on the link on the left, and if you want what YouTube suggests, click on the link on the right. Thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time.